Hi there, welcome to the latest episode of my 10-minute moan, and the topic of this 10-minute moan is an outrageous story of an asylum seeker who committed some crimes as a pest to women on trains in Middlesbrough and got zero custodial sentence because, in the summing up, the judge said he was lonely. Now this story, I'm going to probably change a few words, right? Because the words that are banned now for Twitter, and it can affect, YouTube, and it can affect the amount of reach of a video, are increasing every day. So I won't be giving you the full harrowing use of words, but you'll kind of be able to work it out when I'm telling you the story. So this S rhymes with six, or spells like six. Pest on Middlesbrough train showed two women a bit of rude photographs and sexually assaulted one. Hamada Salah targeted two strangers on the TransPennine Express train to Middlesbrough, a young woman and a pensioner. Train, I don't know if pervert, there you are, I said it, might get a ban for that, left two lone female passengers shocked and shaken by showing them rude photographs and sexually assaulting one of them. Egyptian national Hamada Salah sexually assaulted one victim and showed both women dirty photographs during two separate incidents on a TransPennine Express journey from Leeds to Middlesbrough in February. Prosecutor Joe Culley told Newcastle Crown Court Salah boarded the train at Garforth in West Yorkshire and sat at a table across the aisle from a young woman and started staring at her with his legs spread, which made her uncomfortable. The court heard after about 10 minutes, Salah approached the woman and asked her questions about the train destination, then asked to sit next to her, which she refused. Mr. Culley said Salah then sat at the table opposite the victim and told the court she began to feel him using his legs to make contact with her own legs and also doing the same with his feet. She generously initially wrote this off as an accident, but gradually realised this was a purposeful event. Each time he moved her legs and feet, his would make contact again. At one point, she also noticed he was looking under the table, apparently to attempt to look up her skirt. Salah walked off and left a mobile phone on the table, which he was showing dirty images. She's left it face up, obviously, and starts with a P, dirty photographs that can get you a ban off Twitter, YouTube. He then came back and questioned her about her private life. When she told him her age, Salah said the perfect age for sex. Spells similar. The court heard the woman left the carriage and Salah, who apologised, moved to another part of the train. When he asked a female passenger of pensioner age details about her journey, Mr. Culley said the defendant showed her an image on his phone of a gift card. She thought this was perhaps innocent communication difficulties about his ticket, but the defendant began swiping through the images, and the next images were rude from the internet. He laughed and said, "Oops, my girlfriend," and then swiped an image of a clothed woman who he said was his girlfriend. The court heard Salah, who was seeking asylum in the UK and lives in Newcastle, sat next to the woman, who was alone in that carriage, and began to rub his groin area. I think they're just putting it across nice. The woman told her her age in the hope that it would deter him, but his behaviour did not change. When the train guard approached, the woman left the carriage. Salah of Winsgrove Road, Fenham, Newcastle, has no previous convictions in the UK, admitted sexual assault in relation to his legs and feet touching the young woman under the table, and 2 charges under the public order of causing harassment, alarm or distress. He was sentenced to 44 weeks, but suspended for 2 years. with rehabilitation requirements and 200 hours community service. Judge Caroline Scott said it must have been a terrible ordeal for the young woman and added she was on public transport and had no opportunity to escape the situation. Salah was also ordered to sign the sex offenders register and abide by a sexual harm prevention order for 10 years. The prevention order prohibits him from communicating with any unknown female on public transport unless it's a member of staff in relation to her duties. What's the point? He's also been banned from deliberately touching any unknown female on public transport under the same order. Imagine having to actually say to somebody you're not allowed to do that, right? Imagine having an order that's capable of doing that. Just put them in jail. Andrew Walker, mitigating, said Salah left his home country at the age of 14. He's 28 now, due to civil unrest, and has been isolated in the UK with no friends, family or relationships. So let me get this right. This guy's been here 14 years. He can't say, well, it's family that's keeping me here and use, I need a family life, right? He's been convicted of a criminal crime. Cheery by now. That should be the end of Salah's involvement in the United Kingdom. But no, he doesn't even get a custodial sentence. You should, at that point, be taken to an airport and put in a plane and sent back to Egypt. Because when you get convicted of any crime in the United Kingdom, that should make it impossible for you to receive asylum. So you should be taken away because you're not an asylum seeker anymore. We've decided you're not getting it, right? Cheery bye now, off you pop. No. We give him community service, put him in a register for 10 years because he's lonely. And this is his first offence. Seriously. We actually need to have a right good look at ourselves. This isn't an isolated incident, right? And it's probably not even the worst. It's just bonkers that this is what we've got. No wonder we are only eliminating 1% of our asylum seekers each year, right? 1%. If this sort of stuff doesn't get you papped out of the country, what do you need to do in the United Kingdom when you've not been given asylum, by the way? So you're not an illegal immigrant and you've not been given asylum status. It's still, you're trying to become an asylum seeker 14 years later. And you've now been found guilty in a court of law for committing these crimes against women and a pensioner. I want young women and a pensioner, right? What do you need to do to get told, sorry, we are not granting you asylum. You are not welcome in our country anymore? This is mental. This is absolutely bonkers. And I'm out. So if you liked the video, give me a thumbs up, please. If you've not already done so, please hit the subscribe and the notification bell. Put your comments below. I'm sure there'll be loads of you get something to say about this maniac and his the absolutely ridiculous situation. But most importantly of all, as long as you're not an asylum seeker in this country who, after 14 years, still hasn't achieved asylum, right, and you're still here, and you commit crimes and we don't send you home, right, as long as you're not these people, right, everybody else, but... everyone else, have a great day. Cheery bye now.